Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for joining us today. Whether you're beaming in from Sydney, Melbourne, Brisbane, Perth, or even Bali, we're glad you're here. My name is Adam Nelson, APAC Wealth Creation Director here at GeoNet Property Group, and it's my absolute pleasure to share with you something very special that's genuinely changing how Australians are building wealth. I want to start by acknowledging why you've showed up today. Maybe you're frustrated. You've watched property prices in Australia go from expensive to eye-watering. You might also be a first-time investor struggling to meet the demands of a very overinflated local market. Or maybe you're a repeat investor looking to diversify your portfolio into an asset that actually delivers positive cash flow from day one. Regardless which situation you're in, you've come to the right place. So here's our roadmap for the next 30 minutes. Today, I'm going to cover who we are and why you should trust us with this conversation. I'm also going to walk you through why Australia's traditional property model is fundamentally broken. I'm also going to demonstrate why Bali has become one of the most exciting investment destinations in the world. And critically, I'll show you how you can start earning 8 to 10% net yearly returns from day one. So who are we? GeoNet is proudly Australian owned and operated. In fact, we've served over 1,000 Australian investors. These aren't test cases. These are real people earning real returns. We've actually got a 70-person team split between Bali and Australia, which means boots on the ground and a local presence that you can trust. We also know the 5-star luxury asset class inside out. We've started from humbled beginnings as a digital marketing agency specializing in the hospitality asset class, meaning we understand distribution, reach, and how to get heads in beds. And over the past 12 years in Bali, we've evolved from a sales engine selling other people's stock into a full-blown developer, bringing all of our knowledge and expertise in-house. Okay, so let's talk about the elephant in the room. It's actually more of a hyena if you think about it. The Australian residential property market. Yes, the same model that built wealth for previous generations is now fundamentally broken. The cash flow advantages, gone. Entry costs are through the roof, and you're paying more ancillary fees and taxes than ever before, leaving you negatively geared, with no more tax benefits. Thanks, Mr. Prime Minister. Now, what you're looking at here are the huge changes that Australian property investors have faced just in the last 12 months. Things like changes to capital gains, no more benefits from being negatively geared, and in the last couple of weeks, even changes to lending within your self-managed super fund. Now let me show you what that actually looks like in reality. Take a typical investment property in Australia at the current median house price of $1 million. Slap down a 20% deposit and a 30-year mortgage at a modest interest rate, your repayments over that period are whopping 1.7 million Australian dollars on an $800,000 loan. But look, I'm getting $800 a week in rental income. That's pretty reasonable, right? Well, after property management, council rates, maintenance, insurance, not to mention your mortgage repayments, you're negatively geared pretty damn quickly. In simple terms, you're paying to own the property. What if the property paid you? So I want to ask you a simple question. What would that change for you? Not just financially, but in terms of your life. If your investment property was putting money into your account every single quarter. Double-digit returns. Think circa 10 to 15% net annually from day one. But Adam, where on earth is this even possible? Well, let me show you. When most Australians hear the word Bali, they instantly think holiday. But smart investors, they're starting to think differently. Now, the highlighted white landmass here that we're looking at, Southeast Asia, and there's a reason we call it the Asian advantage. We've got half the world's population, that's 4 billion people, all within a few hours flight of Bali. We're not talking about a niche tourism market here. We're talking about the world's fastest growing middle class. Plain and simply, the addressable market for tourism in Bali is not shrinking, it's expanding, and at a rate that no Australian suburb can match. But that's just me talking. What do the statistics actually say? Last year alone, 17 million annual tourists were projected to arrive on the beautiful shores of Bali. 21 million arrived, smashing records. As such, the villa market has understandably exploded. So much so, you'll see them on every street corner. Bali is absolutely saturated with an oversupply of 90,000 villas. And with only 14% of tourists choosing to stay in villas, I'm sure you're now starting to understand why we have deliberately and strategically chosen to develop 5-star luxury resorts and beach clubs. It's not rocket science, it's basic supply and demand. People want convenience. People want the swim-up pool bar. People want the kids club. They want the gym, the beach club, the nightclub, the restaurants. And it's these things that have made Bali the beach club capital of the world, championed by some of the biggest brands in the world. Look at some of these statistics. Top 5 most Instagrammable place on the planet. Best honeymoon destination in the world from Daily Mail, and best island in the world, BBC Travel. I mean, based off all of this, it would be rude not to be developing one of the world's best resorts and beach clubs right here in Bali. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the ELLE Resort and Beach Club Bali.
Got a good thing going on. Every day waking up feeling blessed to be here, 'cause it's another day I get to chase my dream. Vision in my head never been so clear. Yeah, I got a good thing going. Blowed up, loving my life, 'cause I know every little thing's gonna be alright. Nothing's gonna shake my vibe, nah. Got a good thing going on. Got a good thing, got a good thing. Yeah. Got a good thing going on. Got a good thing, got a good thing. Yeah. Got a good thing going on. Got a good thing, got a good thing. Yeah. Got a good thing, got a good thing. Yeah. Got a good thing going on. Got a good thing, got a good thing. Yeah. Got a good thing going on. Got a good thing, got a good thing. Yeah. Got a good thing going on. Got a good thing, got a good thing. Yeah. Got a good thing going on. Having the time soaking up all the beauty. I'm taking stock, I'm tuning in the glory divine. Everywhere I look, I'm seeing love in my future. Yeah, I got a good thing going. Blowed up, loving my life, 'cause I know every little thing's gonna be alright. Nothing's gonna shake my vibe, nah. Got a good thing going on. Got a good thing, got a good thing. Yeah. Got a good thing going on. Got a good thing, got a good thing. Yeah. Got a good thing going on. Got a good thing, got a good thing. Yeah. Got a good thing going on. Got a good thing, got a good thing. Yeah. Got a good thing going on. And the best part to me is this kind of happy is free. So don't say you can't be. So light on my feet, almost out of my shoes. Yeah, I'm waving bye 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 to my blues. When I'm feeling like this, nothing I can do. Yeah, I got a good thing. got a good thing going on.
Beautiful, isn't she? We think so too. What you're looking at here is a bird's eye view of the project site. Premium beachfront Seminyak Beach, just north of Potato Head and the W Hotel, which is the Y-shaped building next door. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. Offshore investment, Bali, sounds interesting, but what's the credibility? Who's behind it? And for us to truly realize this vision, we knew that partnering with globally recognized brands that are experts in their respective fields was essential. Global fashion mega brand ELLE, yes, like the magazine. International powerhouse hotel operator, Sono Hotels and Resorts. Multi-award-winning architects in Spiral, and global project management consultancy, Colliers. Let's unpack these brands in more detail. ELLE is one of the most recognized luxury lifestyle brands on the planet. 45 international editions, over 150 partners in 80 countries, 100 million monthly digital users, more than 300 stores, predominantly in Asia, which is exactly our target guest market. And it turns out ELLE actually know a thing or two about hospitality, with hotels spanning the Middle East, Europe, the US and Asia, which you would have seen in that video. But the best part, GeoNet holds exclusive rights for 7 ELLE resort and beach clubs across Southeast Asia. Bali, it's just the beginning. This is not merely a branded licensing deal. It truly is an exclusive strategic partnership. Sono Hotels and Resorts are one of Southeast Asia's largest operators, spearheading the day-to-day for 46 hotels globally, with 12 more in development across Asia alone by 2029. They're also a timeshare. They even own their own airline. When your hotel operator has this kind of infrastructure and scale, you benefit directly from stronger occupancy and professional management you can trust. Colliers need no introduction in the property world. They're one of the most recognized real estate and project management firms on earth, operating in over 60 countries. Their involvement brings a level of governance and oversight that is reserved exclusively for large institutional projects, just like the ELLE Resort and Beach Club Bali. They're responsible for managing timelines, budgets, procurement, and delivery. They've even set up a 20-person office in our building here at GeoNet, specifically for this project. That's how committed they are to making the ELLE Resort and Beach Club Bali truly best in class. Inspiral is the design firm behind that sexy design in the video you just saw. They are purely extraordinary. Award-winning next-gen leaders in eco-friendly resort design. And chances are, if you're a Bali regular, you've probably seen their work. Projects such as Luna Beach Club, the Nuwanu Creative City, and Ulaman Eco Retreat. The common denominator with all of these projects, they're experiences, just as much as venues. And the ELLE Resort and Beach Club, no exception. So what exactly are we building? Let's have a look through some of the stats. We've got 168 keys of absolute beachfront in Seminyak, 5 room types from suites through to lofts and even penthouses, an iconic beach club and 500 capacity nightclub under the pool, high-end lifestyle and retail, gym, wellness, cosmetics and biohacking facilities, kids club, multiple restaurants, cafes and eateries, and for our investors, of course, a dedicated VIP investors lounge. We're even building an ELLE Beach Bar, which will be operational Q4 this year, 2026, so you can enjoy a cocktail on the beach while watching your cash cow get built. Ladies and gents, this is a complete destination resort and beach club, not just a hotel. Now, let me explain exactly how the investment structure works, because I want you to be completely clear on this. GeoNet holds a 50-year master leasehold on the land. You hold a fractional leasehold interest, which is a direct legal agreement between us as the lessor and yourself as the lessee. Each of the 168 rooms are divided into 25% fractions that you can purchase. It really is that simple. First, you select your preferred room type. Then you select how many fractions you like. Our investors then receive income from pooled room revenue plus a clip of the shared facilities across the entirety of the resort and beach club. This is a very rare opportunity to share in the revenue of not just the hotel rooms, but also the hotel operations and beach club profit. We'll explore the mechanics of how this all works in the next couple of slides. There are two investment tiers. Standard, starting at 75,000 AUD up to 249,000 AUD, and premium for investments north of 250,000 AUD. I'll explain the respective benefits of these tiers when we start talking income and returns. We have three very simple investment pathways. The dream client, cash, using equity that we've built up within our Australian investment portfolio, and the extremely popular option of using superannuation via a self-managed super fund. Don't have a broker to extract equity or an accountant that understands SMSF? Not a problem. Here at GeoNet, we have specialist providers working exclusively for us that can organise the whole process for you. And even though we're not a timeshare, a nice little sweetener, each 5% fraction that you purchase entitles you to not just one, but two complimentary annual nightly stays at the resort. Here's how the income works at the room level. The operations and developer take 55% of every booking, covering the running and staffing of the resort. OTAs, meaning online travel agency commissions for places like Booking.com and Agoda, local taxes, and a 5% sinking fund for ongoing maintenance and upgrades. You, as the investor, receive the pro rata share of the remaining 45% of the total pooled room revenue. In simple terms, as the room revenue is pooled, it's fair and equitable for every investor, regardless of individual room occupancy or where your room might be positioned. But wait, there's more. On top of room revenue, investors also participate in beach club and resort operational income. This covers food and beverages, room service, daybed and cabana rentals, event bookings, corporate events, fashion activations, retail, tours, cosmetics, beauty, wellness, gym and spa treatments. So what does that look like in reality? When someone is ordering a round of drinks at the beach club, you make money. When someone pre-orders their daybed and cabana, you make money. And when someone orders food at our 6 eateries and restaurants, you guessed it, you make money. And the same profit share applies, 45%, 55%. This is a significant additional revenue stream that most hotel investments simply do not offer. Remember, with GeoNet, you're not just investing in beds, you're investing in the total business. So how does this translate into your bank account? Let's start at the top. Currently, we're in the construction phase. And guess what? Investors are earning income as we speak. That's right. During our demolition and construction phases, investors within our standard 75K to 249K tier receive a guaranteed tax-free annual rebate of 8% net, paid quarterly into your nominated bank account. Investors within our premium 250K AUD and above tier receive a guaranteed tax-free annual yearly rebate of 10% net, paid quarterly. You are literally earning money while we build the goose that lays the golden egg. And just when you thought that was great enough, it gets better. Once the resort and beach club is operational, that guaranteed floor of 8 or 10% respectively remains for the first 2 years of operations. That being said, our projections, however, anticipate double-digit annual net income once fully operational. So if the resort exceeds the 8 or 10% floor in those first 2 years, you keep the uplift, not us. For context, a 15% net yearly return equates to an 80% average yearly hotel occupancy and a daily cost average spend of $109 per head for 1,400 guests. Guys, these are not theoretical numbers. They're built on real data. So how does my current situation enable me to access these benefits? Let's have a walk through a few different scenarios and unpack what it might look like. For many of you on the webinar today, the capital for this investment is already sitting in your existing Australian property portfolio. It's just locked up as equity. This slide walks through a real-world equity release scenario. The profile here is simple. Someone currently negatively geared using their available equity to invest in the ELLE Resort and Beach Club Bali, converting a cash losing asset into a cash positive income stream. So what we're doing here, ladies and gentlemen, is using smart debt to pay down our Australian mortgage quicker. Let's look at the specifics. The individual is distributing their 300,000 AUD available equity into the ELLE Resort and Beach Club and using the returns to top up their mortgage. By doing this, they're taking 10 years off their existing mortgage, saving over 200,000 Australian dollars. This now becomes a debt freedom strategy, not just a yield play. Now here at GeoNet, while we're not mortgage brokers and we can provide general advice only, we have specialist partners working exclusively for us that can help you with all of your refinance and equity release scenarios. Most, if not all of us, have superannuation. But how is this being spent, or shall I say, gambled on the stock market? The example here is a retirement outlook of a 40-year-old aiming to retire at age 67. It illustrates what their current balance of 150,000 Australian dollars would likely be if kept inside their default industry fund, compared to a self-managed super fund structure investing into the ELLE Resort and Beach Club Bali and compounding those returns into a safe stock at circa 6.5%, which is the current Australian average. As you can see, 552 Australian dollars compared to nearly 1 million Australian dollars. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a significant uplift on what a typical industry fund can deliver. And I know what you're thinking. Setting up a self-managed super fund sounds tricky, and you're not wrong. That's why we've got internal SMSF experts and specialists that can work exclusively with you to take care of the whole process. Every investor also becomes a member of our Founders Collection with some amazing benefits to enjoy once the resort and beach club is operational. Free nightly stays, airport transfers, exclusive invitations to events, and access to private VIP areas, all a part of this amazing package. And as you can see on the slide, there's some nice little bonuses for those coming in at our premium tier. Things like an extended leasehold and even a complimentary night stay in the penthouse. So what are the next steps? Guys, we have a very simple 7-step process. First, you book your call with the GeoNet team, where we will explore your investment strategy, unpack the project in more detail, and answer any questions that you might have. Your fractions are then secured via a $1,000 AUD deposit. Contracts are then issued for your review. We'll walk you through those together before signing the contracts and settling the balance. You then start earning that quarterly income. 7 very simple and clear steps. The QR code on the screen will take you directly to our booking page where you can select your desired call, date and time. A team member will then be in touch with you to confirm your booking. So please get your phones out, scan the code. Our team is standing by. Ladies and gents, on behalf of the entire GeoNet team, thank you for your time. We look forward to speaking with you very soon.